Hey everybody, as you may know, One Hit Thunder is part of the Evergreen Podcast Network, and I'm not only excited to tell you about, but I'm also excited to listen myself to the new show, Countdown to Dallas. On the 60th anniversary of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, former White House correspondent Paul Brandis takes an in-depth look at the seemingly unconnected events that led to that infamous afternoon in Dallas, Texas. He explores the troubled and broken life of Kennedy's killer, Lee Harvey Oswald, and challenges 6 decades worth of conspiracy theories, none of which have been proven. Paul combs through tens of thousands of documents, all recently released by the National Archives and Records Administration, the CIA, and the FBI. Paul's findings take us back to 1939 to explore the transient childhood and often violent teenage years of Oswald, a man who was focused on becoming famous by any means. The first few episodes of this podcast are out now, so subscribe to Countdown to Dallas today in your favorite listening app or at evergreenpodcasts.com.
I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down the stairs.
This week, we're joined by Sarah and Maggie from the Unstable Topics podcast to discuss the unforgettable hit I Love It by Icona Pop. In the decade since its release, this song has remained a constant presence, gracing commercials, television, and the radio. Together, we'll explore the mystery of Charlie XCX's involvement in the song, share our emotional connections to it, and reminisce about the world of 2013, a time when this song made a significant impact on the music scene and beyond. Get ready to relive the magic and influence of this inescapable Swedish feminist pop anthem.
Different road, I'm in the Milky Way. You want me down on Earth, but I am up in space. You're so damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. I love it.
One hit is all you need to make the money guaranteed, and you can live off royalties forever. And it makes me wonder, is it just a wonder, or is it one hit thunder?
So Maggie and Sarah, welcome to One Hit Thunder, and I want to ask everybody here a question right from the start. Are we calling One Hit Thunder and Icona Pop way too early? Or is the appropriate amount of time passed that we can consider them a one-hit wonder?
I was thinking this as well, Chris, because my metric had always been, if it's been 10 years and you haven't put out another big hit, then probably. But then doing the research to find out that they've just released their follow-up album this year after 10 years, I'm like, I don't know, maybe this is going to make us look real dumb, like if we had done a Billy Ray Cyrus episode before Old Town Road came out or something.
Oh, I don't even know if that counts.
We saw it on the list, and Maggie and I have extreme sentimental value to this song and immediately had to jump on it. And also 10 years? Has it really been 10 years?
Yeah.
It's actually been 11. The single was released in 2012 and the album early 2013.
I'll say something, though, about me is because I am now saying definitively that I think this is a one-hit wonder, for sure they're going to have a huge hit on this next album.
Well, we could only
because
hope.
I have said, like, nope, this is one hit. I'm very confident about it. That's like one of my special talents, is being wrong on really big things. So
What is your sentiment? I want to hear how you got this sentimental attachment to this song in the first place.
So
Yeah,
Maggie
my
and
attachment to this song is it's just playing anywhere I go to pick up food.
well, no, it was a really good burrito. No, Maggie and I met at Dallas Comedy House, I guess right when the song came out in 2012. And when we started performing together, this is the song we used to get warmed up. And there are, I guess, a few videos on the interweb of us dancing to the song. The one very specific memory I have is I was pregnant. You were pregnant? I think there's one with us both pregnant.
both pregnant.
Yeah. Dancing very hard to this song, and we were convinced that one of us was going to give birth on stage. So
Nice.
it's just, whenever we hear it, like, it just gets us going.
I think another part of that too is like we have these videos of us dancing to it on the internet, but I think that actually Icona Pop has removed their music from our videos. Like they don't want to be associated with our fans.
Damn.
So it's just
dancing
you in
videos.
silence dancing real hard to a
Yes.
song.
Yes. So I don't think you can actually find a video of us dancing to it. We just look ridiculous.
You ought to put those. You got to put those videos out there with no music and let us supply our own music. And like,
that's a great
you know,
idea.
like the video of that like hardcore guy. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like at a hardcore show and people are dancing real hard, and he's like this real jacked guy on stage, and it's like some metal or hardcore song, but people put like other songs behind it that are always real ridiculous, but still in time to the dance.
Do
you know what I'm talking about? Does anybody know this video?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of
yeah.
that particular video. I was going to say my favorite thing is the people who've been taking like over the top Southern Baptist televangelist
Oh, yeah.
videos and putting like hardcore music underneath those.
Yeah,
while they're-
those are awesome. Those are crazy.
So Chris, something else that jumped out at me as I was doing research on this is I am genuinely confused as to what Charli XCX on this song at all, or did she get the feature credit because she wrote it? I can't figure this out.
I can't pick out her voice in it.
I had the same question because I watched the original video because I was like, Charli XCX, she's on XC. What is it? XCX? What kind of name is
yes,
that?
Charli
So,
XCX.
I mean,
That's right.
Charli XCX?
Yes.
Yes.
She's got like she's on the Barbie movie soundtrack. Like I recognize that name. I don't say it out loud often. But then I was like, but I looked at the video and I was like, I don't see her in this at all. It's just the two of them singing the entire song together with no third person, right?
Right.
Yeah, and
She's
that's-
not in the music
so-
video, and apparently they sent her the beat, but I think she wrote all the words and the melody is the impression that I got. But I can't pick her voice
so it's
out.
it's even further than that, Chris. This is going to be, I'm going to tell you right now, this might be a point of contention when we try to determine if we're talking about a one-hit wonder or one-hit thunder.
Wow.
Icona Pop had almost nothing to do with this song. So Charli XCX was recording an album with Swedish producer Patrick Berger. And that's when she wrote the song I Love It. And he showed her the beat that he was working on for this song, and she wrote all the words to it and then decided that it wouldn't fit in with her album. So then when Icona Pop was working with Patrick Berger, he showed them the song.
Wow.
And they were like, oh, we'll do that song instead. So it said the band member said that she felt connected to the song when it mirrored her own experience, specifically the line, "You're from the 70s and I'm a 90s bitch," because it reminded her of an older man that she had known.
Who,
they
Charli
described-
XCX?
No, one of the Icona Pop girls.
Caroline or Allno? One of those two?
Allno said that.
Okay.
Caroline described Charli XCX's original demo as more cute and in a really cool, cocky way. So they approached the Swedish producer's Style of Eye to try to make a rougher version of the track. They said, we wanted it to be really punk. We wanted it to have a fuck it feeling. And I know when I think of this song, I think, God damn, that's some punk music right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where
It's so punk.
do you,
So punk.
Maggie or Sarah, do either of you have a memory of the first place you heard this?
Dallas Comedy House in the green room,
Okay.
100%. It came on while we were about to go up on stage, and I think we had a really good show. Like it was an intro song because it's so punk. It gets people
Right.
hyped.
People were
It
moshing.
gets
know,
like,
it's like-
for improv comedy.
It gets like, hey, who wants to hear some improv comedy?
I
And
love
all
it.
5 people in the audience were like, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And
Chris,
so
did
they
you-
put on,
I want to ask
put
the
on
same
this
question
song.
to you, because did you first hear this song watching Snooki and JWoww to
Well-
wait for a punchline song to show up?
Well, no, I did not watch any of the Jersey Shore or Jersey Shore related shows. I never watched any of them. Matt is referencing that, yes, Snooki and JWoww television show, they had their own spinoff, the commercial for the new season. They used our song Universe underneath all their stuff. But I had never seen the show. I think it's pretty cool. Like I'm not.
It is really
Super
cool.
But
I was like, oh, maybe you went to check out the show, and because it was the theme song.
It was the theme song.
Snooki and JWoww was I love it.
Icona Pop was that. But I gotta say, I don't know if anyone here watched this show, which started out, I feel like it started out strong, and then it became one of the worst shows I've ever watched, was Girls. I don't know if either of you watched Girls.
I started to, and then I got distracted.
It got rough. By the end, it was bad. I mean, but it started out pretty good. I mean, that's the
this was
first place
early
I
on
ever
that
saw
show, too.
Adam Driver. And Allison Williams. That's her name, Allison Williams. Love both of them. Well, no, I don't actually love Adam Driver. I take that back. I think he's okay. But
Oh, you don't?
I don't.
But that's a hot take.
How do you
That's a
guys?
hot take.
How,
That's a real hot take.
is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I love Adam Driver.
Is
I
it?
even watched that stupid dinosaur movie that he was in last year.
You have to.
I don't understand though. If I'm going to be honest, if you can't be honest here, then where can you? I don't understand his sex appeal. Like,
Oh, he
people
has
are like,
none, as far
He's
as I
jacked.
understand.
He's
but,
ripped, right?
I don't get it.
but
I
it's like
don't-
awkward shape ripped.
I don't see it.
Like,
Yeah.
He's
I think what it is he's like, so you're like, I could get with that. You know what I mean? You're like, that's
Accessible.
achievable. It's
Yeah.
achievable. He's accessible. I think for men and women, they're like, oh, if he can be a sex symbol,
yeah.
surely.
I see.
I
Body
surely
positivity.
could.
I get that.
I get that. I
Yeah.
watched that movie recently about what's that movie? It's like the end of the world. It was on Netflix. The world.
Star Wars.
No, not that one.
oh, white noise.
Yes, White Noise. And I just found him so obnoxious in that. And on girls. He's kind of hard to take on girls, too.
He's hard to take
Yes.
on girls.
so
Yes.
weird. Maybe it's his characters. Maybe it's just. And I wasn't a fan of the new Star Wars movies. I didn't like the whole Kylo Ren thing. So
Hot take. Hot take.
I don't like anything post 1983 when it comes to Star Wars. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. I feel like I'm not alone
Yeah,
in
Chris
that.
is a big Star Wars holiday special guy over there.
I like. Here's a hot take. I like the Star Wars holiday special better than any of the prequels or sequels of Star Wars.
Wow. That's bold. by
that is a very
is
bold
bold.
take. I
B.
love
Arthur is in none of the sequels or prequels. So I like it better. And I love full 10-minute clips of Wookiees just talking to each other in Wookiee language.
that. Yeah, with no subtitles.
We need more of that. Okay, back to Icona Pop. Oh, Charlie XCX, first of all. Now, here's interesting. I like Charlie XCX. She had a song that came out in the past year or two called New Shapes. That's amazing. It has Caroline Polachek on it and Christine and the Queens. Really awesome song. She had a hit with the song Boom Clap. Do we all know the song
Yes.
Boom Clap?
Yeah.
I don't. Can someone sing it for me, please?
Boom Clap.
Boom,
Clap.
clap the sound of your heart, the dead.
Boom Clap. Bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, bum. I don't know. You would know it if you
He
heard
has a
it.
rhythm.
You would-
You understand rhythm and music.
It's
so-
similar. It's a song
I
that
do.
if it played back to back with I Love It, it would totally make sense. They're both of the same era, the same sort of production. And, I was thinking to myself, you said, I actually don't know the Charlie XCX song from the Barbie movie, but she's had all these songs in the past decade that
She
if you
was
go
a guest on a lot of big songs as well, too. I feel like she was on like an
That's-
Ariana Grande song.
That's my
Yeah.
point here. That's my point is that she has, if you go to her YouTube, Charlie XCX, she has songs with hundreds of millions of plays. But if we're talking about Billboard charts to define a one-hit wonder, Charlie XCX is also a one-hit wonder because she has 3 songs in the top 10, but 2 of them she's just featured on. Only one of them, Boom Clap, is a song that even cracked the top 40 that's just her song. So theoretically, she's kind of a one-hit wonder. That's kind of, I don't know, if we're just going by strict rules of the Billboard Hot 100. But
And
Yeah,
she's not even on Icona Pop. She's not
Yeah,
even
as
there.
far as we can tell, she's not on this. I think unless they just kept her original vocal demo mixed into everything, or
I
'cause
cannot
there's,
pick out her
weird
voice.
contracts. That's what I mean. There's those
Charlie.
weird you know how sometimes there are times where someone just samples an artist, right? And they just sample the artist. But Chris, we're going to talk about Velvet Rope for a second, an album that you love by Janet Jackson.
Hell yeah.
The one song, Got Till It's Gone, is listed
Joni
as
Mitchell.
Janet Jackson featuring Joni Mitchell.
She is.
But it's clearly just a sample of Joni Mitchell.
Yeah, right.
Like, they didn't bring Joni Mitchell into the studio. So I'm wondering if this is like a weird circumstance like that where because they used her original demo, they had to give some type of credit in there or something.
I think her voice is probably in the mix somewhere. I think we just can't pick it out. Like I was waiting when I watched the music video today. I was waiting. I'm like, well, when's Charlie XCX going to pop up in the music video and have her verse she sings? But I think she might just be in there somehow.
Okay.
I think we just need to get Charlie on the phone.
Yes.
I think that's the only way. Charlie, please DM us. We love a good DM.
Yes.
At us.
She's definitely listening.
I do have to say, though, I am disappointed. I did not know, Matt, that Charlie XCX wrote this. And I assumed that the reason the lyrics are so wild was because Icona Pop is from Sweden. Aren't they Swedish?
Yes.
Yeah, they're Swedish.
And I was like, surely that's why these lyrics are so weird. Because they don't understand.
Weird. Yeah. They're perfect poetry, Maggie. I mean, they're perfect. Look, I crashed my car into a bridge. I watched. I let it burn. I mean, wouldn't you do the same thing, right? You crash your car, right?
Into a bridge.
Into a bridge. And then I watched it. And then I let it burn.
It makes
sense.
sense.
Want me on Earth?
Yeah.
You want me on Earth, Maggie? Down here?
I'm in the Milky Way.
This song 100% makes sense to me. This is totally a song when you look at the lyrics and you hear it. It's 100% if you just broke up with somebody, especially a person who was an asshole, and you're going to go out, you're going to dance, you're going to do some weird drug I've never heard of before, and you are just going to go crazy because you don't care. You love it. Yeah. This is great. I love it. I get why this song was a hit.
This is just dance pop until he cheats. That's all it is. Icona Pop, like, this song was the second single off the debut album. Instant hit. Like, we're talking, this showed up in everything in 2013. I have a small list, but it appeared in the video game Need for Speed, Most Wanted. It was in Coca-Cola Light commercials. It was the theme for Snooki and JWoww. It appeared in episodes of both Girls and Vampire Diaries and Glee. It was in a commercial for the Samsung Galaxy, and it was used to advertise the WNBA tournament finals that year.
Yeah.
And it introed improv groups at a local comedy club.
in the Dallas and the greater Dallas area. And then on top of that, they go on tour with Cobra Starship and Katy Perry, who are like kind of at their peak in 2013. Like, that's pretty high up on their credibility. And I had to mention this because I have a very quick little game. They were nominated for 2 Teen Choice Awards, including Breakout Group. Now, Icona Pop did not win this category, but here are the nominees, and I'd like to know who everyone thinks won the Breakout Group of 2013. It was Imagine Dragons.
Okay.
Emblem 3.
Okay.
The Lumineers. And Macklemore featuring Ryan Lewis.
Absolutely Macklemore. Absolutely Macklemore. Riff Shop.
I probably a breakout group of 2013. Now, Macklemore, I know he was cleaning up at the Grammys and stuff, those two that year. But this is what? What awards is this?
The Choice voted Breakout Group of the Year.
Teen
Choice.
Teen
Choice Awards.
Teens.
Teen Choice.
Teens.
See, now
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah. I'm still
going Macklemore.
I almost think it could be that Emblem 3 band because they had that "Tell Them About the Girl Next Door." Oh, that's a good song.
No, sing it some more. I don't know.
Yeah, we need some final answers.
Tell them about the girl next door. Something that I can't ignore. It got me going, ooh. I'm going with Emblem 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Macklemore because
Macklemore.
I was not a teen in 2013, but even if I was, I would be all about
I was in the
Riff
teens
Shop.
of my 30s.
Yes, there you go.
Well, Chris, you are correct. It was Emblem 3.
I knew it. I love it. I love it.
You know what? I don't care.
Yeah, you know.
I don't care.
Believe it or not, the holidays are right around the corner, and HelloFresh can help take the stress out of dinner by delivering everything you need to cook up tasty meals right to your door, saving you tons of time. That's right, the most wonderful time of the year is also the most delicious. Enjoy every bite of the holiday season with HelloFresh. You choose from over 45 weekly recipes and over 100 curated picks from HelloFresh Market. In my personal experience with HelloFresh, not only do I enjoy the amazing meals once they're done, I also enjoy the making of the dinner with people I love. And isn't that what this season is all about? My girlfriend and I recently made the Parmesan herb-crusted salmon with garlic mashed potatoes, asparagus, and creamy mustard sauce. We put on some music and split up the stuff that we had to do. Not only was it fun, but the food was incredible. And plus, it saved us a bunch of money that we would have spent on takeout that night. So if you're ready to get the farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep, go to HelloFresh.com/OneHitFree and use the code OneHitFree for free breakfast for life. That's right, you'll get one breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/OneHitFree with the code OneHitFree. You can't beat the food or the deals with HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
Hey, this is Chris Swinney, formerly of the Ataris and currently host of That One Time on Tour, part of the Sound Talent Media Podcast Network. Have you ever wondered what it's really like on the road? The highs can be euphoric, but the lows can be crushing. Join me every week as I chat with industry pros about what it's like living out their wildest dream and, in some cases, their worst nightmare. Past guests of the show include members of NoFX, Pennywise, Bad Religion, and more. Listen and subscribe at soundtalentmedia.com.
91 Donkey Lane is a magical apartment complex that contains immense power but lacks intelligent inhabitants.
What is happening?
I'm getting texts.
Why are we getting a lot of texts?
People found out what we did.
Oh, dividing Mike Myers into an infinite amount of tiny Mike Myers?
Listen to 91 Donkey Lane for free on Spotify or your favorite podcasting app. More at 91donkeylane.com. See you there, you donkeys.
One critic's review of the song said that it's just 2.5 minutes of a beat drop.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all it is.
5 stars.
Yeah. Well,
It's such a great song.
I texted Matt some videos of them performing this song today. One of them was in 2013. It was at some European festival, and I felt like it was a really awkward performance. Neither of them were very good dancers, and they were singing the song, and there was a table between the two of them that had some laptops and some other things on them, and they would go over to the laptop and like act like they were gonna do something, and then they didn't do anything. And then they just danced more, and the crowd, it seemed kind of early in the day. Maybe the crowd wasn't fully drugged up yet or anything. But then I sent him a performance from 3 years later in 2016 when they played at the Nobel Peace Prize Awards or whatever. And they played this song with a full orchestra, a band, and a full choir of people. And it was awesome. It was great.
It was great.
It was
It's one of the best live performances you've ever sent me.
Yeah, it was really, really good. So I'm not taking anything away from them. They did release a second album like a year later. Didn't have any hits on that one. Every song I heard from them, I thought was pretty good. And of course, they just
so I want to
released
clarify.
What?
I want to clarify something, Chris. They only sort of released a second album.
Oh.
So they released the album Icona Pop in Sweden in 2012.
Oh.
And then when the album started to blow up, when the song started to blow up stateside, they essentially re-released it as This Is Icona Pop the following year. So it's kind of like, I'm going to get real 90s pop weird. There's like 2 versions. So like the album that everyone knows as the Backstreet Boys debut album, like the self-titled Backstreet Boys album, is technically a combination of their first 2 albums from Europe with like specific tracks, which is why their debut album has a song called Backstreet's Back on it, because that was the lead single on the second European album that they released. But then they just took their biggest hits from those 2 albums and put it on one disc.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. So,
Hey,
I like that. That's a rough draft version of an album drop.
yeah.
I appreciate that. I didn't know that. I love that.
Hey, when they took the stage at the the Nobel Peace Prize awards. I loved this song started and it was like building the tension of it. And I don't know which girl is which. There's Caroline and Alno. One of them said, "Peace is loud, and tonight it's getting louder." I thought that was pretty awesome.
Chris, I want you to take that quote and use it at the Punchline Christmas show next month. Peace on earth is loud, and we're about to make it louder.
That's a good idea. Please don't let me forget that. Hey, Maggie and Sarah, I have a challenge for you as improv comedians and just in general to come up with an idea. Now, this was used, I couldn't remember, it's been used in a million commercials. I feel like it's still used in commercials. This song has never gone away. Matt brought up it was used in the Samsung Galaxy commercial, which I don't know who's buying a Samsung Galaxy, but they needed the help of Icona Pop for that. I was trying to think of a product it could that doesn't yet exist that this could be the commercial theme song for. Now I came up with one that is that is somewhat you know how there's those sexist kind of how Bic made like pink pens for women and things like that. You know, it's like the trope of this thing, like, why does it need to be pink and for women? I thought of a product, and actually this might be a pretty good product. I don't think this exists, and it's probably women specific. Men could probably use it too, but I could imagine this song being the commercial for it. A razor. I mean, I would think a women's razor for shaving your legs. A women's razor that also has a strip on it that lays down a layer of something that slows hair growth as you shave. Could you imagine that invention? And then and using this song in the commercial for it? like
which lyric specifically?
I love it.
The I don't care. I love it. I'm
don't
already,
care.
Chris, I'm already
I love
seeing
it.
like a girl with her leg up in the air,
Yes.
like showing off the hairlessness of
Yes.
it,
Yes.
or like them rubbing each other's armpits in front of the camera.
Let me back you up. It's 3 days later after the shave, and because of this product, hair hasn't grown back. I don't care. I love it. You know,
I think that's great.
Yeah.
I would potentially think about buying that on social media.
Yeah.
You know, if I saw the ad come up
Right.
on my Instagram, I'd be like, oh, this is a catchy song.
I had time
Must be
to
a
think
catchy
about
product.
that. I really put you two on the spot with trying to come up with a
I
product.
think this is great.
I love it.
I think taking one of the other lyrics and making that the star might be a fun way to go with it.
What lyric you think it, Maggie?
Are you making an advertisement for Bridges?
Yeah, like I think like
The resiliency of Bridges.
It's a lighter. It's a lighter
Okay.
in the shape of a vehicle.
Ooh.
And it's like you just throw it at something and then you let it burn. You watch it, you let it burn. It's like it's how you light up.
You know what it is, Maggie?
The fireplace.
Yes,
You
it's specifically a lighter to burn things that you're like, I don't care about this anymore.
You're
Like,
right.
It's basically like recycling.
Taxes.
I think
I
you
don't
just
care about
created
this.
them. I think you just created a
W2. I
Molotov
don't care.
cocktail.
I think That's it.
I
That's it. But
don't care.
we're just
love
putting
I like it.
Can we use it to just sell Milky Way bars?
You can
Yeah.
use
Oh yes.
I was actually thinking though it'd be great for like SpaceX. You know, like if you like a travel organization to get you into space. Like let's like a travel like the sandals but for space. You
Okay.
know?
Space
You need help-
sandals.
Space sandals. Like you need help getting to outer space. You need a travel agent. You know, I got you because you know what? I'm up on space. I'm not down on Earth. You know,
Okay.
I love it.
I thought you were
Cell
getting
phone
it.
carrier.
I thought you were getting at you're getting into this space vehicle. I don't care if I live or die. I love it.
That's
I'm going to
also-
space.
That's like the sub hook.
Okay.
You know, for people that are like the sub hook.
Right.
Like this first is like, I need help planning my trip to space. And then most people are like, I don't care if I live or die.
Sure.
I'm going to space.
You do A/B testing on it.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Which ad is running better? The I'm gonna die or the I'm planning my trip?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I don't care.
I wanted to play a second game for you guys. And it's a game that Chris and I have played on the Patreon. We're going to play it a little bit differently here. And I'm going to call it Jam or Not a Jam. And I'm going to read what was in the top 10 on the Billboard charts the day that this peaked at number 7.
Okay.
And everyone say if they think this song was a jam or a jam. I'll stay out of it, so I'll let the three of you decide. And, we'll determine once and for all if it's a jam based on majority rules here. So this peaked at number 7. We'll get there soon. At number 10 at that time was Pitbull featuring Christina Aguilera with Feel This Moment.
Jam.
I kind of don't remember it.
Anything with Pitbull is going to be
All
a
right,
jam.
I'll go with the.
Jam.
I'll go with Maggie and Sarah. I'll say jam. That's fine.
All right, number 9, Florida Georgia Line featuring Nelly with Cruise.
Absolutely jam.
Jam.
You had flow right in.
I have laughed about this song with our friend Tony Hartman for the past at least 10 years, so I guess I have to go with jam.
That's like one of my husband's favorite songs.
Wait, how does it go again?
unironically?
Wow.
How does it go?
My
Maggie?
window down and cruise. And then Nelly comes in and he raps something. I don't know why.
It's a
I
good
don't know
blending
why
of
this
the
is Kyle's
genres.
favorite song, but it is for sure one of his top songs that he plays.
All right, at number 8 was Imagine Dragons with Radioactive.
Is that it?
Is that?
No, I think it's the.
Nah, that's the one. Radioactive.
Oh.
Radioactive.
Oh, I would go no jam on this song. I would not want to hear this song.
I'm going to say, just a quick caveat too. I am so bad at music. So
That's why you're
true.
perfect
so
for this
bad
show.
at it.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
bad at
So
it.
glad you're on our show. That's 100% about music.
About music. And I'm literally like, I have no idea. I'm going to go no jam because
no
I
jam.
didn't know it immediately.
Yeah.
I knew it immediately, so it's a jam.
Okay.
But I'm also
Outvoted?
But here, yes, I love
Outvoted.
being peer pressured into saying it's not a jam.
Okay.
Like, no way.
Good.
All right, so as we said, we'll save number 7 because I feel like that could be a spoiler for if we think this is a thunder or blunder. But remember, at number 7 was I Love It. Number 6, Thrift Shop by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
Jam! Jam
I-
of the century.
Jam!
I can't argue with that enthusiasm. I guess I'll go with jam.
So my big thing that I remember about that song specifically, and maybe you guys remember this too, but 2013 was the year of the weirdly placed saxophone in a pop song because you had the saxophone in Thrift Shop, you had the saxophone in Problem by Ariana Grande, and you had the saxophone in Wiggle by Jason Derulo all at the same time. The horns were really making a comeback on pop music in 2013. And number 5, Bruno Mars, When I Was Your Man.
I love Bruno Mars, but this isn't one of the songs that I would pick. Actually, at this same time, at number 31 on the charts was Locked Out of Heaven, which is one of the jammiest
Best
of
songs
jams.
ever,
But When I Was Your Man, it's kind of, I don't know. It's pretty low
I think it's
on
one
my
of his
Bruno
lesser
Mars.
ballads. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say not a jam for me. It's not a song that I'm like excited to listen to in the car.
Yeah,
Which
right.
is
All
how
right.
I'm constituting jam.
No jam.
100%.
No-
Not a jam.
Number 4, we've got Rihanna with Stay.
Yeah, sure. That's a jam.
I actually don't know this one.
I don't know this song, so I'm going to say not a jam.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't seen
It's not
a
one of our
jam. I
bigger
don't-
ones, although it's number 4 here. Whatever.
I
Right.
know.
Number
But
3, number 3 was Justin Timberlake with Mirrors.
Well, I probably would have said a jam until the recent Britney book.
Yeah,
so
he's an
now-
asshole.
Yeah, we're done.
We're done. Not a jam, Justin.
Well, even though he's an asshole, if it was Suit and Tie, that might
I would be, Suit and Tie is the last truly great song that he
Suit
ever
and
put
Tie,
out.
right? And Suit and Tie at this moment we're talking about on May 18th of 2013 was actually number 13 on the charts, and I think that's a much better
way
song.
better song.
Yeah, way better song.
Way better song. Number 2, Just Give Me a Reason by Pink featuring Nate from Fun.
Yeah, this is right in the fun era of 2013 is right in Fun's zone, but I don't know, not this song. I don't really like
I'm
this
going to
song.
say not a jam.
No.
Not a
All
jam.
right.
Not
And
a
then
jam.
at number 1, back again, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis with Can't Hold Us.
Yeah, that's the better song, right?
It's a jam.
It's a jam.
Yeah.
You said Macklemore, and it's a
yeah,
jam.
Yeah.
I honestly am surprised that Macklemore is not a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, they had like 3 or 4 big songs.
I know,
Yeah,
but I really think about Thrift Shop as like that's his hit.
Yeah.
I think that Macklemore will ultimately, in like 20 years, people will be confident he was a one-hit wonder. I think that Thrift Shop will have like a weird staying power as like a novelty song, and like Downtown and Can't Hold Us, which were also like top 20 hits, will just be forgotten entirely.
I can't believe how all the jams at this moment are actually a little lower on the charts. Listen to the songs.
Yeah.
Listen to the songs that are actually jams that are just slightly lower at this moment. Started from the Bottom from Drake is number 11. Started from the Bottom. Now we're here.
I'm here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah. Suit and Tie at 13. Come and Get It from Selena Gomez at number 14.
Ooh, Selena Gomez.
That's a good song. Get Lucky from Daft Punk was number 17.
Perfect song.
Amazing jam.
Perfect song.
Locked Out of Heaven at number 31. Carry On from Fun at 39. Cups from Anna Kendrick at number 52.
That really sets a mood here. We're in Pitch Perfect 1 era of society.
Yeah.
I have a confession. I've heard of that song forever. It wasn't until today that I heard that song for the first time. I thought it was something else. I didn't know it was a song they like played on cups. I thought it was a song about like drinking out of a red Solo cup or something. I didn't realize what it was. At number 53 was Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe from Kendrick Lamar, total jam. At number 70, not really, kind of in retrospect, not a jam, but Blurred Lines from Robin Thicke. And at number 88 was Miguel's How Many Drinks, which I think is a jam. Matt, you probably didn't know this, but I can't believe we're about to have a triple game episode, but I have one more game if you guys are down.
This is the best. We love games.
I love games.
We love it.
This is a trivia game, and it's all about the spring and summer of 2013. How much do you know about the spring and summer of 2013? Can you time travel back and see if you can answer some trivia questions? I'll ask the question to all three, and whoever says, I got it, or I love it, you have to say, I love it to buzz in. And then you can either get +1 or -1. Then there will be multiple choices if no one can get it without the multiple choice. We'll figure out the rules as we go.
I love it.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even ask.
Oh, you answering the first question?
I just was saying that.
All right.
This is going to be hard because I love so many things.
So, question number 1. On May 3rd of 2013, the Palmetto Playground in Brooklyn is renamed after what rapper?
I love it.
Okay.
I don't know. Jay-Z.
No.
Jay-Z in Brooklyn?
Nope.
Doesn't he
I
live
love
in
it.
Brooklyn?
Okay, you got a -1. Matt?
That's
Was it Biggie Smalls?
Nope, you got a -1.
I'm going to say I love it and simply say I am not going to win this game because I am terrible at music trivia.
They're not all music trivia, don't worry. All three of you got a -1. We'll just call
good,
it.
we're tied.
We'll just call it 0. I was going to give you multiple choice eventually, but it was actually Adam Yauch.
Never would've gotten
Oh, from the Beastie Boys.
MCA from the Beastie Boys.
that. Did you know that, Matt? You said it like you knew who that was.
No.
Yeah.
I also want to say in high school I was on a trivia team. I did competitive trivia, and I had for some reason the guy who like led it for the county came into every high school and posted the scores of this trivia in the cafeteria, and I had -15 points. I had the worst average in the entire county, but I love trivia anyways. I'm going to keep guessing.
I love trivia too. It's Adam Yauch of the Beastie Boys, who had died 1 year prior to that.
Oh.
So they dedicated the park to him. Okay. On May 14th of 2013, Brazil became the 15th country to legalize what?
I love it.
Go ahead.
Was it marijuana?
That is not right. Sorry.
No, I have a better idea. No.
Anyone else want to take a shot?
No, we lose points if we get it wrong.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna wait for whenever multiple choice comes up.
Okay. Sarah, you waiting for multiple choice?
No, I'm playing the strategy.
I love
Okay.
it. I'm gonna guess again. Can I guess?
You cannot
twice
guess
and lose
twice.
4 points. Dang.
You cannot.
This is why I had such a bad average.
Your choices are A, marijuana. We know that's not right. B,
Dang.
same-sex marriage. C, mushrooms. D, abortion.
I love it.
Okay, Sarah?
Is it B, same-sex
You
marriage?
got it. You got a
I
point.
actually, I would have still gotten it wrong because knowing you, I was like, Chris may have put this in for mushrooms.
I want to know what 15 countries legalized mushrooms. Sound like 15 fun ones. Okay, question number 3 with Sarah in the lead. And okay, so we're at Sarah's actually at 0. Matt is at -1 and Maggie is at -2. Okay.
I'm playing it like golf.
Yes.
Loving this.
Right.
I'm playing it like golf.
Okay, question number 3. On May 16th of 2013, after losing this position in 2008, this man regained the title of world's richest man with $72.7 billion.
I love it.
Okay.
Is it Warren Buffett?
It is not. You're down to -3. He's one of the choices. He's one of the multiple choices. Anyone else want to buzz in? Or should we go multiple choice?
You said 2006 he was there?
2008.
He lost the position in 2008. So he held it, lost it, but got it back on May 16th of 2013.
I'm going to say I love it.
Okay.
I'm going to go Bill Gates.
You got it.
Oh.
You're into the positives. You have 1 point. Matt at -1 and Maggie at -3.
That's
Pretty
great.
good.
That's great.
You know what? I'll take a silver. Let's keep going.
Question number 4. On May 20th of 2013, Yahoo purchased what company for $1.1 billion?
Oh, I know this.
I remember it was a bad idea, ultimately.
Yeah.
Should we go multiple choice?
Yeah, go multiple choice.
A, Photo Bucket. B, Snapchat. C, PicStitch. D, Tumblr.
Oh,
I love it.
Oh, Matt got the I love it in first.
Was it Tumblr? Was it D?
It was.
Tumblr? Yeah.
It was. You move up to a 0. Good job, man.
I love it.
We got a couple. We got a couple more. On June 19th of 2013, this actor died from a heart attack at age 51.
Ooh.
Multiple choice. This is multiple choice.
Multiple choice? Okay. A, Jonathan Winters. B, Philip Seymour Hoffman. C,
I love
James.
it.
Go
It
ahead.
is Philip Seymour Hoffman.
It is not. -4. I'll keep going. Well, C, James Gandolfini. D, Edward Herman.
I love it.
Go ahead.
James.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. You're up to. Are you up to?
She's
what do you
up
got?
to 2.
Two
like
points?
3.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
there.
you're
Oh
at 2.
man!
Run away with it.
Wow.
All right, we got 3 more questions.
All right, here we go. I can make a great
All
comeback.
wrong. Meg,
Sarah's
get them
doing
all wrong.
I'm about to get them all right and
So,
still lose. And still lose.
On July 11th of 2013, this show premiered on Netflix, and it ended up being the first series to be nominated for comedy and drama Emmy Awards.
I love it.
Okay.
Is it Orange is the New Black?
You got it.
God
Wow.
damn it.
My God.
Good job. You're crushing.
I had a different answer until you said the comedy and drama, and then I knew it
What
was
were you
Orange
gonna
is the
say?
New Black. I was going to say House of Cards. I think that
yeah,
debuted
that
at the
was
same time. There was only 2 shows on Netflix in 2013, so
Yeah.
you had a real dice roll here.
So wait, what are you, Sarah, what are you up to? Are you up to
I'm
4
like
points?
3. I'm like
3
points.
Okay,
Something
3.
like
So
that.
she's already
That's
won.
3.
If there's 2
Yeah.
questions left, then
Should we
I'm
do
at
the-
0.
I
We'll
think
do
we
the
should do them. I think we should
Okay.
do them.
Double
Maggie,
points. Double points for list.
These are worth double points.
Ooh, plot twist.
Here we go. On August 25th of 2013, the 30th MTV VMAs were held at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. This artist entered the stage through a giant teddy bear, stripped down to nude-colored lingerie, and simulated sex with Robin Thicke while grabbing his
I
crotch.
love it.
I love it. I love it.
Maggie got it. Maggie got it.
Miley Cyrus.
You got it.
Yes.
That's a 2-pointer. All the way up to you're all the way up to -2.
Don't call it a comeback. Don't call it.
All right. This is the final question. And this one is worth quadruple the points.
Okay.
Everybody's in it. Sorry, Sarah. That wasn't very nice of me.
It wasn't, but you know what? It's fine. Let's hear that.
I love it.
You could still win. Same thing. On August 25th of 2013, this artist won both Video of the Year and the Video Vanguard Award, making them the second artist to win both awards since Peter Gabriel did in 1987.
I love it.
What is it?
Taylor Swift.
That is wrong. -4.
All right,
I need such a chance.
I need the multiple choice on this.
We got multiple choice?
Yeah.
Let's
Your
hear it.
choices are A, Kanye West, B, Britney Spears, C, Rihanna, D, Justin Timberlake.
I love it.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, this is so much. I'm gonna
Oh my-
say Rihanna.
Oh, no.
I love it. I love it.
What is it, Matt?
It's B, Britney Spears.
No.
Oh, it's Justin Timberlake. Suit and tie.
It's Justin Timberlake. Sarah still won.
I thought this was Rihanna.
It was that asshole Justin Timberlake.
I forgot
what a
that
jerk, man.
I forgot that he even got the Video Vanguard Award. I knew Rihanna and Britney definitely did.
But I still won with the
You
did.
least
You
amount
did.
of least points.
Everybody did bad, but you did the least bad. I believe you
what?
finished with -1, Matt with -4 or something, or -3, and Maggie with -7, I
It
think.
might have been almost double digits for me.
Yeah.
And I think that's the real lesson here.
Yeah, that's like a win.
The real lesson is, I don't care. I love it.
Maggie and Sarah, how about you tell us real quick about the podcast that you two host?
It's a trivia podcast.
It's all about music, and we talk about songs that
I listened to
were-
your Dog Noses episode today.
Yeah, it's a good one. Little diagnosis. We don't know how smell works. It's a
Right.
comedy. We do facts. We do games, much like this. We have
Yes,
a
and
lot
what
of
Maggie
fun.
wants to say is our podcast, Unstable Topics. We got to
Yes.
lead with
Oh,
the
yes.
name, Maggie.
Yeah, the name is Unstable Topics.
Yes, it's Maggie and I, who are very unstable, talk about facts that are equally unstable and to surprise one another with react questions. Throw in a couple games like Jack Off and Putin on the Ritz. You got yourself a 25-minute podcast every Tuesday and Thursday. Bonus Monday mini episodes every Monday. They're about 5 minutes. It kind of just gets you through your day.
I learn a lot because I don't know if you could tell from this last game. I apparently don't know very much. And so this it's fun. We have lots of learnings and reactions and giggles. So we'd love for you to check it out.
I love it.
I love it.
But you know what? I do care. I do care.
Yes. You should subscribe to Unstable Topics wherever you get your podcast. Please do that right now while you're listening. Even if you're driving, who cares? You know you're checking your texts anyway while you're driving.
You don't
You
have
know
to
what?
type more than
Traffic
4
for
letters
bridge.
before it shows up on your podcasting app. You get that UNST and it'll be there.
I love that. I love when the podcast comes up. Hey, I haven't checked how many letters does it take of One Hit Thunder to get us to come up, Matt.
I
Do
don't
you
know if the fact that I'm already subscribed affects that or not.
It
but let's
doesn't
take
matter.
Let's take a look. All right. So if I'm searching, got 1 space hit. So we got to HI. 1 high,
Oh, you had
and
to
you'll
go all the way
find
to
it.
I? Not even just H?
I mean, we're the second option if you just get to H, but 2 girls, 1 hustle is topping us at that point.
Oh, no. Damn it.
That's also us.
Yeah, I hate that I produce the Chris DeMakes a podcast, and you go to Chris D, and the first thing that comes up is Chris, like the creepy comedian, Chris D'Elia or D'Elia, or however you say it.
no.
That's the first. I'm always like, why does this guy come up? Anyway, enough of this. Thunder or blunder? We'll go around the room. Icona Pop. Now, keep in mind, I know we love the song, but we're talking about the artist in general. Did they bring the Thunder as an artist, or is the artist a blunder? And also, I'm not trying to sway or influence anyone here, but I believe we discovered that they did not write this song. But
We're still waiting for them to call in.
Yeah.
yeah. So how about we start? I mean, don't let what I'm saying influence you. You go with your heart.
I won't.
Okay.
We won't.
We'll
We won't.
go around we'll go around in the way I see everybody right now. Sarah.
Yes.
Thunder or blunder?
I'm going to say thunder because even without the credentials, it's a jam. You know?
Okay.
It's a jam.
Gotcha.
It's a thunder.
Okay. Fair enough. Maggie?
I'm going to say thunder. They recognized it was great. They've played it with an orchestra. They sing the entire song together, which is the kind of codependency that I rely on in my life. I think it's a thunderous hit.
I like that. I like that train of thought that they recognized that it was a hit. They curated it and made this thing. I like that. That's a good point. All right, Matt?
I want to go with a very soft thunder. I like the song a lot. I listened to a bunch of their music today, and like, this is not my type of music. I was never really into like the crazy club dance pop, but like, if you like this song, I got great news for you. The rest of their catalog is in the exact same vein. Like, you will find songs that you like if this is for you. So, I mean, if the question is honestly, should they have had more success and thus they deserve the thunder? Yeah, like, I don't see why any of the songs that I heard today couldn't have been radio hits. It wasn't like there was this song and then like 10 ballads that were really trashy and not good. So I'll give them a gentle thunder. Not a group I would ever listen to again, but inoffensive.
I will literally never turn on this song one more time, but they're a soft thunder.
Yeah.
Well, the song just sounding like a commercial at this point, because it's been used in so many commercials, is a negative point for me. Like, I don't really desire to listen to the song. But I will say I checked out their newest single called Fall in Love, which was released in August of 2023. It had 1.5 million plays on YouTube. And I can't say I love it about it, but I can say I kind of like it. I think that it's pretty good. I liked it better than some of their other singles from 10 years ago. And another thing we neglected to mention is they both do voices in all 4 of the Trolls movies.
Yes,
What?
they do.
That's where you lead. That's where you start.
So I will say I give him credit for putting out a new album this year. I liked what I heard from it. The song is definitely good, even if I'm a little sick of it. I'll go thunder. I think we have a consensus.
All right, so we got to get their address and send them the. This is a certified thunder. We got to send them that certification.
Certified thunder. We got to get it. What we got to get it notarized.
Yeah,
and
notarized and sent to their PO box.
Yes. Yep. Caroline and Alno, you're certified thunder.
Stuck on standby, your voice reminds me I'm real.
This has been One Hit Thunder. One Hit Thunder is hosted by Chris Fafalios of the band Punchline and produced by Matt Kelly of Geekscape.net. Underneath me, you're hearing Universe off the Punchline EP, So Nice to Meet You. Be sure to check out punchline.com for any upcoming news on the band. Our podcast has a Patreon now. Find us at patreon.com/OHT podcast for early access to our episodes, bonus conversations, and a chance to vote on future songs for us to cover. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to us on any podcasting app, and tune in next week for more One Hit Thunder.
My only link left to humankind is the only one that I want on the landline. Calling mission control. What if this is a black hole? Do you think we'll ever meet? It wouldn't change everything. When she asks me how far we can take it, I tell her we can take it across the entire universe. You are my universe. I'm just a planet, and I can't stand it, but I am more than your universe.
You're listening to the Geekscape Network.
What's up, everybody? I am Finn McKenty, host of the Punk Rock NBA podcast, part of the Sound Talent Media Podcast Network. My podcast is all about doing what you love for a living, and every week I sit down and talk to people who have done exactly that. For example, musicians like Tommy from Between the Buried and Me, Matt from Periphery, Lil Lotus and Shinigami, among many others, photographers, artists, designers, YouTubers like Glenn Fricker and Sarah Dici, and I unpack exactly how they got to where they are today with the goal of helping you do the same. So if that sounds cool, you can listen and subscribe at soundtalentmedia.com, and I'll see you there.
Hey, this is Dewey Halpus, host of Peer Pleasure on the Sound Talent Media Podcast Network. Join me each week as I explore another long-form conversation with one of your favorite musicians, actors, comedians, or creatives. From Chino Moreno of the Deftones, John Gorley of Portugal the Man, to Fat Mike from NoFX and Ian MacKaye from Fugazi and Minor Threat, we go all over the map. From Fall Out Boy to Slayer, Peer Pleasure has it all. Check us out now on Sound Talent Media.